Well, good morning everyone and welcome to Silverstone, and thank you Chris for organising this event. I think there was a real buzz as we walked in this morning. You know, the last 3 years we've had a great networking opportunity around the Grand Prix, and this one is already set, I think, to be the best. I also want to thank Chris and the MIA for all of their support of the cluster, of the wider motorsport valley and of the motorsport industry nationally. I'm Roz Bird, I'm the Commercial Director. Do I need to move this on? Yep. I'm Roz Bird, I'm the Commercial Director of Silverstone Park for MEPC. And I've got a few slides here and a little slot today, hopefully at this stage, looking at you all, to remind you about Silverstone Park, rather than tell you for the first time. Hopefully at some point you've heard a bit about us over the last 2 or 3 years. But my focus, as Chris has said, is, as everyone else today, is about thinking what drives success in this changing world that we're in. And I believe that companies need all the help they can get. And I would say that being based on a science park like Silverstone Park, you will have every chance of success. You need the right accommodation at the right time, being in a community of mutual regard, in a high-tech cluster, and with access to specialist equipment. So I'm just going to use this time to go through those points and explain to you what we're doing at Silverstone Park and what the opportunities are. We already have successful companies based at Silverstone Park. Silverstone Park is the land around the circuit, and it's essentially either side of the Dadford Road as you were coming in this morning, in the buildings that you went past. Force India are our favourite and best neighbour. We don't own this bit of land, but the next door. We launched a vision for Silverstone Park back in 2014 at this first event, and we launched it as a global business destination. And that was based on the feedback that we'd already got from the industry about how they see Silverstone as a brand, how they use this location for meetings, and the way they need to come to this area to do business. And we also launched a 9-point customer strategy, and that was based on feedback from all of our customers, and also knowing a bit about running a good science park in the country. So we put people first. I think that's a really important message to think about for all of us. We're looking at companies' needs, our customers' needs, the quality of the environment in which you're locating. We've delivered on our promises, and we knew from the outset that that would be important. We're trying to exceed expectations in what we're delivering for our customers and create business opportunities, and that's the bit that hopefully slightly differentiates us from some other property proposition down the road. That what we're trying to do is think, you as people leading those organisations, what do you need? How can we help you? And I'll tell you a bit about what we're doing on that front. So in terms of the property piece, the accommodation, we've got new planning consent for over 2 million square feet. We've just got it for 15 years. That's on top of a current 400,000 square feet that's built and let. We've also got 21 MVAs of new power, which I know you guys need, and you'll be taking it off me as you move in. We've also got a load of gas coming, and we've got an enterprise zone with Bucks Thames Valley LEP, so we can offer you some business rates relief when you take one of the units in the Aylesbury Vale area. We also have a range of options. So if you're sitting in the audience thinking, well, I don't need a big building, but I'd like to be part of what you do, you can come and join us. You can take an office on flexible terms. You can hot desk, and you can even be a virtual tenant, which means you use the address, you come and use our meeting facilities, and you get involved in the community, but without taking a physical space. And we've also built new workshops and industrial units. As you drove in today, they're the ones with the red tops. They're the new ones that completed in November. We've got a range of sizes of those units, and they're letting well. We do still have accommodation available to let on the new units from 5,000 to 30,000 square feet. And So in terms of driving success in these changing times, you need, as businesses, you need to know that there is a range of accommodation out there. For us, we're able to tear up leases as companies grow. We also talk honestly with companies when they want to streamline their business and see what we can do to help them in those times too. We build bespoke buildings for companies. If you want something specific, talk to us. And I guess the key thing is that the reason we do all of that is because we know that you are always scenario planning. And our job, therefore, is to kind of get the hygiene factor of property out the way so that you can grow at the pace to suit your business needs. Being part of a community of mutual regard drives success. Business is about people. And, you know, it's about motivating your staff and having staff with the right skills and capabilities and retaining them. It's about getting support from your board. It's about you, as a business leader, feeling confident that you are not missing business opportunities, that you know the right people, that you are well informed, that you make good recommendations to your board, and that you can make the right decisions. We are well aware of these needs, and we do everything we can to provide our companies with business opportunities, networking opportunities, chances to promote what they do, and the individuals running those businesses to support their careers. And we also have the sports and social programme to develop that mutual regard, to encourage your staff to get out and join the quiz night or the five-a-side football or whatever else it is that we're organising. We've also taken that ethos of networking and supporting you as people out beyond the boundaries of our park. And we worked with Barclays and Grant Thornton and the guys on the list along on the district councils, and the MIA was involved too, to get SQW to do a study to look at the high-tech nature of the area. Anecdotally, companies were saying we need to be in the area to do what we do. We thought, well, let's do a study to just see whether you guys are just co-locating and like socialising with each other, or whether there are beneficial interactions between you that mean you have to be where you are. And SQW's research basically did this. They asked a question, the magic carpet question, where they said if you could take your business and your partner's business and the kids and the school and everything that you need for your life to somewhere else in the world to run your business better and to improve your business chances, where would you go? And you all said, I need to stay where I am, I need to be in this area. And that's a really powerful message. It's a powerful message to government as well about the importance of this area around Silverstone. And actually, if you ask the same question in Cambridge, where they have their high-tech cluster that is world-renowned, they'll say, well, I could probably go to the west or the east coast of America, and that might help me. So we have a strong cluster here, and we knew that when we launched that last year that you'd just say, well, that's lovely, thanks for doing that, Roz, but so what? What's in it for me? And so the reason that we then set up Silverstone Technology Cluster is to take that forward. So we're working with our partners. We've set up Silverstone Technology Cluster. Total Sim and KW Special Projects have joined that board as well. And Pim van Barsen is the chief exec. He's in the audience today. And we do have a stand as well here. So if you want to find out more about Silverstone Technology Cluster, then please do go and come and talk to me, look at our website. This is not to be confused with the MIA, the Motorsport Industry Association. This is one of the things Chris and I talked about when I was saying the sort of thing I might talk about today. Because the MIA is national and it's motorsport first. The Silverstone Technology Cluster is a 1-hour drive time radius really around Silverstone. It's about advanced engineering, electronics and software development applied to all sectors. So, the way that Chris and I have talked about it is that the Silverstone Technology Cluster is a jewel in the crown of the Motorsport Industry Association. And, we are set to be a jewel in the crown of UK PLC as well. Government have recognised the cluster, recognised the report, and have said there's latent potential here. Post-Brexit, being part of the high-tech southeast, as this area is, being part of the Cambridge, Milton Keynes, Oxford growth corridor, being part of the Connected Autonomous Vehicle testbed. It's all in this area, and the Silverstone Technology Cluster with the MIA will work with you to maximise this opportunity. So that's some more information that's on the website, and like I say, today, talk to us about this if you're interested, and talk to Pim. Lastly, access to specialist equipment. It's important for companies, from your feedback, to get access to this kit. It's expensive to buy, you need the latest, and resources are commandeered by the likes of JLR and the Formula One teams. But because inspection and verification is so important to our industry, we have worked with Hexagon Manufacturing Intelligence to put in place this subcon inspection facility. It's accessible to all of you. It's based just across the road at the Innovation Centre. You're all welcome to use the facility. We organise networking events. We have training on it. You can come and use the kit yourself for your own work, or you can drop things off and get Hexagon to do the verification process for you. So just to finish then, you know, we know these are uncertain times. We all do. We're living in it. And as Chris said, it's been like that for the last 3 years, really. I think the thing to hold on to and to remember and to focus on and to take you through this is that your capabilities are world-class, and you're being supported by global brands who need these, you know, very positive messages. And organisations like the Silverstone Technology Cluster, like the MIA, like Silverstone Park, you know, we are here to work with you and want to provide support, opportunities, you know, the help that you need to get you through this next stage, and help you to work with other people as well. You're not on your own. So I would say, you know, take advantage of the things that we're offering, because as well as Brexit coming around the corner, there are massive new technological challenges coming around the corner at the same time, and perhaps that's where we need to focus our attention, and good things will come. Thank you.